what we all, as former players, when we start doing something, we think we're the first ones to do something.
Okay.
But we were talking about the tunnel walks. We were talking about the stylish women. We were talking about how now, Fashion Week for all the WNBA players and all the things that they're doing away from the game. And we started talking about who we thought was the originators of a woman who's hooping that's just beautiful out there, just giving us the lipstick, giving us the makeup, giving us the nails. So, obviously, shout out to Lisa Leslie, is one of our best, but Tina Thompson.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Trendsetter. Talk to us about, obviously you did what you did, and you do, that was just how you got ready for games. It wasn't necessary to put on.
Yeah.
But talk about the ability to be able to be viewed as more than just a girl who played basketball, somebody that we can look at that's hooping, that can put it on, that was beautiful, that was smart, that was all the things, and not just the basketball player.
Well, because basketball is what I did, it wasn't who I am. First and foremost, I'm a lady.
Talk to us.
Little dog in there, little gangster in there. At the foundation of it all, I'm a lady. I grew up, my grandmother, Mrs. Ford, my mom's, she was so first class. I mean, she wore driving shoes, she didn't get in the car with her, walk around shoes, she put on gloves when she went to drive. She had a couple pair of jeans that she used for cooking or when she was in the garden, know? So she came from an era where you dress up and how you show up is a reflection of who you are. So that was really important to me. And then I had an older brother, and the recreation center that we played at, Robertson Park, I was the only girl there, but I had a big brother, and he had guidelines. You're in here and you're hooping and you're one of us, but you are not like us. You're a lady, you're not a boy, so, you sit up there, make sure you cross your legs. He was very much on me. And then I had a dad who's house shoes are for inside. If you curl your hair, it should be curled when you leave. We're not leaving here in hair rollers or, hair nets and things like that. Those were principal things that were, impressed upon me that basically became a lifestyle. So, how you show up, honestly, it sounds cliche, but it's the first impression that people have of you. Was
the lipstick the last thing you put on before you went out? Talk to us about the
lipstick. And what was behind that, though? I want to know. I don't even know if I ever asked you that. What was behind you wearing the red lipstick? Yeah. What was behind that?
It's such an insane story. And I'm telling you, I just got so much just thunder from chicks oh, she's trying to be so cute and whatever. It totally wasn't that. As much as I am all the things that I said, I'm an academic, education is really important to me. I went to Southern Cal. That's where I decided to go academically, high academic school. I wanted to, before the WNBA, my goal was to be a Supreme Court justice. Going to USC, you had to be on top of it, and at the time, which was a little while ago, the average kind of years for an athlete graduating college was 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just because of the requirements, but also there was a standard in which they wanted athletes, the amount of classes to take, because they wanted you to have a real balance.
Absolutely.
I was a little different. I wanted to graduate in 4 because I'm once I leave this basketball space, I'm going to be in the space of academics. So I need to be able to perform at the level that they're performing at. So I wanted to graduate in 4 years, and that was it. So my freshman year at USC, my first semester, I took 22 units, and the average was 12. So
damn,
at USC though, that's a bar.
So I ended up dropping a class. It was an elective because I found out I didn't need it. So it was 20, right? So I was busy, like class. It was like class, practice, study table, like home, you know, like that was my life. But I would dress up to go to class. So because I was so busy, we had an early game. So I was running from class to get to the arena. And the first game our exhibition game we played, I didn't do so well, like by my standards. So the second game, I'm like, okay, you know, like I'm at home, like I got to put on, you know, my family's showing up, you know, and I was rushing. So I'm like rushing from class to get to the gym to change. But my team was already going out. So I'm like putting on all my stuff and I usually wipe off the lipstick.
Okay.
Wow.
And I left it on accidentally.
Okay.
But I cooked in that game. Literally, it was like, I was like, of course, you know, like you can't just so like naive and just ignorant. It has to be the lipstick, you know? And then it just became a part of my uniform. Like after
that's amazing.
That. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So it was totally accidental. It was accidental for sure.
Was it a particular type of lipstick?
Yes. I wore Diva Lipstick by MAC.
Did you get a deal with them?
I didn't. Ironically, like you see a lot of like, I know Rihanna did it. Like a lot of different entertainers have had like a signature lipstick with them.
Yeah.
But it's like a charitable cause. Like no one gets paid for it. So like they don't do like endorsement deals. But then it was like, okay, like you could get a lipstick deal.
Yeah.
But like I'm principled, I'm loyal. Like MAC is what I wore. So like, I probably could have gotten a deal with another company, but like that wasn't
a thing.
That wasn't it.
With the NIL.
Shooting and eating.
Well, now,
With the NIL and the way they promoting women basketball.